Are you one of those business people that cringes at the thought of having to do a video? Oh, you should do Facebook Live, and you cringe up. Oh, you're doing Facebook Live and you cringe up. Is that you? Yet, it could be really helpful for your business, Facebook, Instagram Live, or maybe even doing a video about your business. Well, if you're resistant about that, join the Bros Show today, because we'll have you doing a snappy video at the end of this call. Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Loche. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm here every Saturday. And this week, John and I are working with you business owners that know it would be helpful for you to have a video or go to live, yet you're resisting it. You don't know why. Guess what? We do. We know why, and we're going to help you with that. So good morning and welcome to the Bros Show. John, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and body code practitioner, and helper of helping people go live, Facebook, putting themselves out there, doing Instagram, YouTube videos, whatever it may be. Right now, this is sort of like the way to, as a business owner, put yourself out there. I mean, you're not going door to door, dropping off like business cards at businesses. It's, this is the platform. So, and it has been for a while. So if you need help with this, stick around and we'll help you out today.
Yeah, we're going to be able to help you do that today. Now, John, we're on episode number 190. If people wanted to go back to the vaults and if they could watch episode number 1, 2, and 3, remember when you were at that place where you didn't want to be seen or whatever whatever your experience was. And we had to get through it. So between emotion code sessions and doing this live, lots of practice, even people in my business growth club, the thought of them doing an emotion code video, are you kidding? And now 2 of them are doing one every Monday for 21 weeks. And they were the 2 big resistors.
Right, yeah.
So how do you go from being resistant and stubborn and get your arms folded and your heels in the sand to turning on the video and becoming a superstar? Well, we can help you with that, and it's called removing some of these emotions on this chart that are blocking, stopping you to have the confidence, have the voice, and move forward with doing it. John, tell our friends what they need to do today to participate, and then we're going to welcome our friends, say hello to our friends today.
Yeah, if you're watching live, say hello. And if you need help with this topic, this concern, this block to go on live, we are looking for 2 volunteers. So you need to be watching live on Facebook or YouTube. And in the comments, just volunteer. A little context would be good. Just let us know what's happening, how severe it is. And, even if severity, 10 out of 10 is, shaky sweats. You go, hide under the covers.
And never get it done, maybe.
Never get it done.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. I also want to let people know that, we're here every Saturday. But in addition to being here every Saturday, 9 o'clock, we have 190 episodes on our podcast, on our YouTube channel, and blog entries, so you can have your fill. If you are an emotion code practitioner, I highly recommend that you become friends with us and you watch us and see, because, we're on episode 190. We've hardly repeated anything. Like any challenges. So there's a lot we're covering. So if you're an emotion code practitioner, join us and check us out and see how we're managing things and what people are really interested in. This business series has been quite popular. Mm-hmm. I also want to bring attention to my event page. I'm doing an event every Saturday. I have one today at 10 o'clock on this page, and it is on NLP, my NLP book. Uncovering the 4 learning styles so you can connect better with everybody. The link to that went into the chat. So again, every Saturday, John and I are live, and then I'm doing a class. And I also, inside of the comments, I'm putting together a 5-session Law of Attraction book club and workshop. That's right. It's running 5 Tuesday nights or 5 Saturdays. I'm offering it twice. If you want to learn and master the Law of Attraction from me on a Zoom with me with the 12-page workbook, I will promise you at the end of the 5 sessions, you will know Law of Attraction so well, you'll be able to teach it to other people. The link to that 5-session series is up in the comments, up in the post. I'll also put it in the comments. or you can go to, maybe Jennifer could type this in for me, www.michaellozier.com/book club and learn more about that. Okay, John, we're back to our series today on for business owners. Can you tell us who's saying what, please, in the chat?
Brilliant. Yeah, started at the top here. Good. Natasha Paula Samuels here. Hey, Natasha. And Jennifer Towner here. Good morning. All caps.
There we go. She's pretty
excited.
happy today.
Yeah, Jennifer does not have a problem going live. She said that, not me. No, she is next level. Yeah. Letty Madrid. Good morning, Letty.
And our friend Sylvia Boline is with us.
Hey. Greetings from London Grey here today. It's 4 p.m. as the clocks go forward here at the end of the month. Yeah, we had our time change, you may have noticed.
And everything in my world got changed except my car. Really?
Yeah.
I have an old school little clock in my car, and I thought, wow, my car does everything. It almost makes a cappuccino, but it can't fix my clock. I don't think so.
Yeah, you know what? I think my clock is in the car still off. Haven't been in it actually in a week. So,
hey, our friend Familiar's with us saying good morning. She's from cloudy Parksville today.
Yeah.
And Holly's with us today.
Hey, Holly. Good morning, bros. From our snow is melted Wisconsin. Nice. Yeah, the crocuses are coming up here in Vancouver on the West Coast, and I think they've been there in Victoria for a month now.
Yeah. And cherry trees. You must see lots of that. I'm seeing pictures of Vancouver with their cherry trees. Same with Victoria. I'm looking at some right now. In March. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, John and I are here every Saturday. We're motion code practitioners, and we're going to talk about what that means and what that could mean to you. But basically, we're like a walk-in clinic. But you know what's interesting about this walk-in clinic? You don't have to walk anywhere. You don't have to walk anywhere. Could it be easier? And over the last 190 episodes, we've been demonstrating everything. We both have a large list. We call it our menu or our session planner of all the things that we can help people with. But today we want to work with two people that's giving them a live emotion code session. We're going to walk through the process of finding what old emotions, and these are old unprocessed emotions from a previous event that you never processed. What does that mean? Something happened. You might have got embarrassed or shameful or abandoned or nervous or anxiety about it. And that emotion is still with you, and it's directing all of your physical and mental decisions. Guess what? We're the deleters. We are the deleters. And John, how do we delete this found emotion that we found on somebody's behalf? With the delete button?
Yeah, there's a delete button, magic delete button. So after you find it, it sort of brings it to the surface because it's been hidden, trapped in there in your body somewhere for years and years and decades and decades. We take a little magnet, like a fridge magnet will work, any magnet will work, and we swipe it over the governing meridian a couple times like this. And that just neutralizes it, clears it, deletes it, dissolves it, vaporizes it, transmutes it, whatever you want to say. That's what happens. That's right. Releasing it. So very, very simple technique, and we're here to demonstrate it. Yeah. So again, looking for a couple volunteers who are really, really resistant to going live, putting themselves out there, doing videos. Right now in the comments, put your hand up.
Good. So Holly Peters is saying, Michael taught me how to do a live and courage to make, well, I didn't give her the courage. You know what I did? I deleted the emotions that were stopping her from having the courage, right?
Right.
And then when you delete that emotion, then say, you know what? I can do this. And that old emotion from an old experience that used to intercept that experience and say, oh, you can't have that, Holly, because when you were 9 years old, you made a mistake in grade 1, blah, blah. Like, that's stored information. And once you delete it, then you say, oh, I'd like to go live. And it's like, hey, I'm not nervous anymore because we deleted it for you. So
yeah, I mean, it could have been something like, from elementary school or high school, speaking up in class or something like that. And, didn't go so well. You're embarrassed. Yeah.
Now, this is an unrelated question, but we also can help people with nail biting. And, I'm mentoring a number of emotion code practitioners that are already certified. And one of the, I'm teaching them things that I learned. And, I was a nail biter my whole life. My father was, everybody was a nail biter, every nail, every time. And I've done everything, NLP, and I've done hypnosis, and I've done EFT and QRT and ground up sea monkeys. I've done everything, but I still, yes,
Okay.
but I still bit my nails. So I used emotion code on them. And you know what? It worked for a couple days. And then once in a while, I would catch myself biting a nail here and biting a nail there. And John, as you know, with the emotion code, it's all about the question, because it's not, the answer is here, which emotion, but the question. So then I changed it and I said, and here's what I learned, that each finger has its own emotions. So when I was doing it, I was saying, do I have trapped emotions in my fingernails? It was only finding the common emotion in all nails. And then I said, is there emotions in this one? You know what? There was like 3 or 4, and 2 in this one, and 1 in this one. And I haven't bitten my nails since. It's been about 2 years. So if you're a practitioner and you want to know the secret to helping people with their nails, 1 finger at a time. And Nick's, now here's my interpretation about how this happens. I'm not saying it's true. There was a time when you were biting your nail or had your finger in your mouth where an experience happened and they get locked in together. So when you're having that experience, maybe it's sad or lonely or rejection or whatever that little feeling you're having, that triggers this. It's like food, right, John? When we're deleting people's food, it's got to be specific. I can help people delete bread. And they said, oh, you didn't help me delete that soda bread that I have on Irish Day or St. Patrick's Day. And I thought, well, I didn't include it in the list of 7,000 kinds of breads that you have.
Yeah, it's like muffins.
A specific food with a specific emotion. Yeah. So, yeah, John and I could help you with that, Bridget. John's at aliveandpure.com. I'm at michaellogier.com. It can be done by telephone or by text. We can find out what's causing you, each 1 finger at a time. So thanks for saying hello. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're looking for a couple volunteers. John, remind our friends what we need today.
Yeah, so some volunteers. And you have some resistance, some blocks to doing like a Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or, making a YouTube video, putting yourself out there to grow your business. So let's say a visibility block, right? Like, you have, trouble or, maybe some fears about being visible. Being seen in public.
Yeah, being seen. And another thing that comes up, John, is being seen as an expert.
Yeah.
Who do I think I am to be able to be seen as an expert? Who am I? Mm-hmm. So you know what? We can help you. We're going to become your proxy today. That means on your behalf, we're going to question your subconscious mind to say, which one of these old unprocessed emotions from a previous event are causing, blocking me from stopping me from believing I can do it, or whatever the question might be. So let us know in the chat. If you're watching, you've had a session with us before, this would be a good time to give us an update. Let our friends know what we helped you with. And again, welcome to the Weekly Bro Show. Today, we are talking about business owners needing to make Instagram, Facebook, or any kind of video at all. We would like to help you do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple more things. I'm going to put John's website here on the screen. He is at Alive and Pure, and his link will go off to the right-hand side, and you can check John out and on his work. Okay, we're waiting for some comments and feedback. We have Lauren Nelson Bowman. I'll volunteer. I'm not sure why I'm resisting this so much. Okay, we'll put you in the queue, Lauren, for a possible session. Yeah, anybody that we haven't worked with before that's with us that is resisting it, or when you go to do it, it gets fumbled and effed up and you don't get it done, or you don't like it, or you do 10 of them and you just hate the way you look, or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to plant the seed, but I know that you know that you're resisting doing videos and getting exposure and having a voice. So who else wants to give us some an opportunity to give them an emotion code session?
Let's see here. Pat Hall is just joined us here. Says, good morning. New to the emotion code. Do not like to take pictures, so I'm confident that Facebook would not be an option. Thanks.
Okay. Well, that's an eligible one. So thanks, Pat. We're just going to collect another name, and it's because it's Pat's first time, and other people might be watching live. John, why don't you talk about a couple of the key elements of the emotion code? First, not that you need to see it twice, tell us about this, where it comes from, and why we use that.
Right. So that's the emotion code chart. There's 60 emotions, trapped emotions on here, 2 columns, 6 rows. And we muscle test as practitioners. We connect up to you, and that's called the proxy connection. We use muscle testing to find which trapped emotion is on the list. So we're using a yes or no question. So is it in column A? Yes or no. Is it in column B? Yes or no. Odd row, even row. Go from there. That way we're narrowing it down. So from that list of 60, we get it down to, list of 5 within just a few questions, right? And so when we connect up to you, we're actually muscle testing, asking you, your energetic body, your subconscious mind, what the answer is. So your subconscious mind knows, everything you've done, every experience that you've had, and it knows which trapped emotions are the culprit. Which one of these is, creating that block barrier to you, putting yourself out there, going live, or whatever it may be. We've done 190 episodes, so that these trapped emotions inhibit you in a lot of different ways. So once we find it through the muscle testing, it comes to the surface. We take that magnet, run it over the governing meridian, and that deletes it. So it clears it out. So that one trapped emotion that was, lodged in your body somewhere, influencing your thoughts, all your happy thoughts and your confidence, creating all that frustration or the fear, whatever it may be, is gone. So that's what we do. We are trapped emotion deleters.
We're seekers and deleters. So, John, I can work with Pat if you want to do a scan there and see if there's someone else that we haven't worked with that's going to give us. So I'm going to work with Pat again if you're watching. And again, Pat was talking about she doesn't like to take pictures, and that's all part of the process, maybe going live on Facebook and so on. We have Pat's permission. So I'm going to be Pat's proxy. That means I'm going to do this on her behalf, as John was saying. I'm going to muscle test right now. The very first question I'm asking is, do I have enough water? I need to be hydrated. Do I have enough water? That's a yes. Do I need to drink more? No. This finger gets weak. You can go to michaellogier.com/muscle testing and learn how to do the drawbridge technique, this being the drawbridge. So right now, am I Michael? Yes. Am I Pat? No. Am I hydrated enough to work with Pat? Yes. Do I need more water? No. So I'm just going to keep my arms down here for comfort. I'm just muscle testing, keeping the motor running, looking for Pat, just connecting with Pat Hall. I have her permission. There we go. Am I Michael Hall? No. Am I Pat Smith? No. Am I John? Am I Pat Hall? I am. My conscious mind was saying, I don't like to take pictures at all, being seen of them, the thought of it, when someone says take a picture before and during and after. What are all the negative emotions that come up with the thought and the resistance of me ever taking a picture, being seen in a picture, or you got to take a picture, can I have a picture for that? I want to collect every emotion that ever arises during that conversation or that experience. How many am I looking for? Under 5? Yes. Under 4, under 3, under 2, under 1? No. Oh, so it's over 1. No. What is it, Captain Obvious? 1. So there's one emotion that's stopping me from doing this. Is it on the blue chart? Well, it's actually not on that chart. So it's on the other chart, yes. I have another chart that I'm working with. Okay, this is interesting. I'm looking at a chart that doesn't have definitions, so I'm going to give you my interpretation. This comes up a lot for this, and through my question, so I found it. It's in column A. It's row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's A55. Is this mine? Yes. So this is the trauma, loss of femininity. And how I translate loss of femininity means a loss of power, or a loss of having a voice, or there could have been a time when someone said, you're not supposed to have an opinion, you're supposed to keep quiet, or you're not allowed to be an expert, you're not allowed to say you're good at that. So the loss of femininity means the loss of power, or the loss of voice, or even the loss of speaking up, the inability to say, hey, I have an opinion. So
interesting. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, have you heard that interpretation before?
Well, I've got the chart, but I didn't put much into it, right? It's
I had to ask a lot of questions because I thought it meant a physical loss, like if a woman had an operation and had to remove an organ or a breast or something, but it didn't. It never means physical loss of femininity. It's about having a voice, right. And then sometimes, because in emotion code we don't ask personal questions, and At the end, I would say, what did that mean to you? And they'd say, oh, I know exactly what that means to me. Okay. And then I said, about 20 years ago, someone said, it's always about shutting people down. And it's usually women that I find this emotion in.
Right, yeah.
Shut them down to have a voice, or they can't have an opinion, or they can't be an expert, or whatever. And it's because something they were told. Okay, now, Pat. Am I still Pat, even though I did a little sidebar chat with John? Yes. So now, what is the severity of my resistance or reluctance or my not wanting to ever take my picture or have a voice or be seen as an expert or even to have an opinion? Before today, that block was 8, 9, 10. And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I want to ask some beliefs. Before today, was it okay for me to hold my head up high and get a picture taken or be seen, or to be tagged or shared or be in a picture or get in a picture with other bunch of people? Was that okay before today? No. Is that okay now? Yeah. Was that safe before today for me to do that? No. Is it safe now? Was I worthy of having that experience done? No. Am I safe now, worthy now? And did I even believe that I could even ever take a picture and hold my head up high? Did I ever believe I could do that? No, now I do, yes. So I'm going to do one final scan. I'm looking at 2 charts. I'm asking my subconscious mind to identify any chapter motion on any chart from anybody that might be contributing to my resistance or my block or my enthusiasm or the creation of the idea that I'm going to do pictures and I'm going to do a video. How many emotions are still removable? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it trapped? Is it A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Oh, it's our good friend. It's our good friend Dread. Deleting dread. Hidden dread. Vibrational resonance of dread. Now, do I have any emotions of any kind blocking, stopping me from moving forward with the development of being seen, having a picture, being an expert? Nope. Am I done? Yes. Okay. I'm just going to disconnect from Pat. So Pat, if you're watching, let me know if you had any sensations, and that could be a tingling or a feeling or, what a sensation is. And we'd love for you to join us next week. We're going to be continuing the business series, and we'd love to hear how, well, frankly, you became a supermodel over a week with all those pictures. And well, frankly, what I'm thinking. Pat saying, who, me? Flicking her hair and all.
Selfies. Yeah.
Pat, send us a bunch of selfies for next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for volunteering. Okay, John, here's something from Doug.
Hey, Doug Collins is here. Yeah, awesome message. So do you want to read that?
Yeah, I see more of it on the screen here. In late 2020, Michael helped me on an IG Live, Instagram Live, with my resistance in being an expert in my topic. Who I am. He's since published a book and being an expert. So Doug, let us know, give us the link to your book. He did write a book. It was an idea and didn't want to be seen. And now I'm seeing him on other people's Facebook Lives and Instagram Lives. He's a guest. He's talking about his book. Frankly, he looks as polished as Anderson Cooper. Real polished.
Nice. Way to go, Doug.
So Doug, let us know what the link is. Douglas in Halifax, Nova Scotia, on the east side of Canada. He's also an emotion code practitioner. Love having him here. Okay. Anything else, John, that we should be saying?
Yeah, Pat saying looking forward to the supermodel. Yeah. Dust off that selfie stick.
Yes. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you're an emotion code practitioner and you would like my help and helping you plan the next steps of your business, I don't mean going live on Instagram. I will be able to calibrate what you need first. Some of you, what you know what you need first? You need to get your database together. You've got people's email address on match cartons and napkins. I mean, that's the first step. I'll give you a free 20-minute session, and I'll help you plan what the next steps. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't invite you to join my monthly business growth club for practitioners. It's $97 a month. Here's my promise. I will double your speed, I'll double your salary, and I'll quadruple your confidence so you can attract. Not only am I a good emotion code practitioner, I'm also a law of attraction expert. I'm going to marry those two together and help you attract everything you need to do, know, and have to build a profitable business. Doug, thanks for hanging out with us today there. Let me, what happened there? Oh, I like that little side.
That's a new.
Okay, I'll learn how to do that next time.
Yeah.
Okay, now we were hoping John was going to have an opportunity to demonstrate. Anybody else watching? Maybe you're a business person that has another little issue that we haven't worked on that might not relate to this. We're here to help. We're here for another 5 or 10 minutes. Let me know if there is anything we can help you with. Now, because we've done so many shows, you might be thinking, oh, I missed it. Well, hashtag, you won't miss it next time. Every Friday morning at 9 o'clock, we send an email that tells you what the show topic is, and it's a listing of all my upcoming free courses for practitioners in law of attraction, whatever I'm going to do. You can go to this website below, sign up, and then we send you an email about an hour before, 2 emails a week. Hey, topics tomorrow, and we give you a little poke. Now, you might thinking, I can't make it at 9 o'clock. That's okay. You can watch the replay that stays on the Facebook page. Okay, we've got a couple more people saying hello, John.
Yeah, Sandy just joined us. Sandy Waswick says, good morning, bro show. Have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you, Sandy. Nice to see you with us today. Our friend CBM.
Green Beach Murray, welcome to the show. Hello, looks like I'll be watching the replay. LOL. Yeah. Good. Doug Collins, thanks. Michael. Anderson Cooper. You definitely made a difference. Yeah. So the book is dougcollinsonline.com/book.
Yeah. And his book is for entrepreneurs, business owners, and taxes, what you can be writing off, and some good information. So good stuff. Okay. And Letty is saying, I need to sign up for the monthly. Well, you can go to removechaptermotions.com and look at the tag where it says Emotion Code Practitioners. Go check that out. Also, Letty, if you have not done it yet, be sure to sign up for that 20-minute session. That'll be a good place to for us to get started. And then and you could even book that for tomorrow. Good stuff. Sharon DeRose.
Hey, bros. Burlington, Ontario. Hey, Sharon.
Yeah. Okay, anything else we can help you with?
Comment here from Tony saying, need help with motivation to pursue business activities. So that's, I think there's a lot in that. Motivation's one thing, procrastination's one thing, activities, it's going to be specific. Like, going Facebook Live is an activity. So that's, something.
And we're really looking for, I'm working with Tony. So I'm looking for someone that we haven't worked with before. And that's a loaded question. So I'd have to double check.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's
but
a lot
you know that I can help.
5 things to do there. Yeah.
Okay. Letty,
but yeah, that's a good topic. Yeah.
Yeah, Letty, if you scroll up and look for my post with my Law of Attraction book, it says free 20-minute mentoring session. Get that booked, and then I'll give you some suggestions, and then we can talk about you joining the group. We'd love to have you there. We meet every Tuesday for a couple hours. You don't need to stay for the 2 hours, but I work with every member from 8 to 10 minutes. Helping them develop where they need. And most of them are getting a quick emotion code session with me. Plus, every 15 days, there is a course just for practitioners that gets released. Everything from the business card, 100 times faster, how to do trade shows, how to do a meetup group, how to do emails, what to do at the beginning of the session, what to do at the end of the session. There's 24 courses available. It's only $97 a month. You can stay or change your membership at any time. Okay, Sylvia Bellini.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper comments really lighten up the comment section. Goodness, even I've heard of Anderson Cooper. He's a real smoothie.
Yeah. Well, I used to call this, remember early, I called this was the Anderson Cooper when we were side by side. Because at one time that was rare. Like, nobody did the side by side. Okay. Yeah. We're looking for a topic for next week. We haven't chosen one yet. So if you're thinking of something that we can work on next week, drop us a line. So John, for someone that hasn't had an emotion code session and thinking, how do I get from, I don't even know what to work on, to being on a video with you and I, what are the 5 or 6 elements of how to make that happen for somebody?
It's not complicated. So we go to our websites. I'm at aliveinpeer.com. Michael's at michaellozier.com or removetrappedemotions.com. We both have online scheduling. So go to our scheduler, a list of different sessions, packages come up, and you just click on one, set your time zone, links up to payment, and you get a confirmation email right away. We'll send you a link to meet up on like a Zoom call, or if you're not into Zoom calls, you know, you could do it over the phone. And we both have like a plan or like a menu of, you know, common concerns, you know, symptoms that, you know, we have seen success with as practitioners helping others. So you can go through that list, you know, so pick off as many as you like, you know, and, you know, email us that list in advance. That way we're, you know, get right to it in the session, hit the ground running.
Fast, efficient, and effective. Yep.
And simple as that.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, we had a lot of fun here again today. Upcoming events for practitioners, you can go to my website, michaellogier.com/events. And let me just take a quick little peek and see what is coming up now that I got your attention. We'll see. Today I'm doing an NLP class. That is in another 30 minutes. The ideal scenario is that you would have the worksheets downloaded. Next week I'm doing two. Next week I'm doing one on my book, Law of Attraction. That's at 10 o'clock. And it's on allowing, which is the most understood part of the whole formula. And then at 12 noon, I'm doing one called Your Life's Purpose, also taken from my book. Join me live. All of my seminars come with worksheets, so it's always best to register so you can make sure you have that attending. Okay, I think that's it, John. We did a good job today. We got it done. We would have liked to had another volunteer, but you got to see how it works today, and we're glad that you could join us. Until next week, John and here live every Saturday, 9 a.m., 12 noon Pacific, and we're glad to have helped you today. We'll see you later. See you next week, everybody.
Yeah, have a great week, everyone. See you next week.